Welcome back to another video, and you probably didn't expect to see World at War here, but it's a zombies mode and it's Halloween time, even though this video is coming out a little bit too late. But I wanted to make a video about Nacht because I've been playing it over the last year or so, and I kind of wanted to just make a fun little video. I know you all know how to play zombies at this point, but I kind of wanted to make an efficient video on how to get started pretty quickly. So I'm going to play through the first 10 rounds, give you a number of tips, and then you can sort of go from there. You know, you can always go for a world record or whatever. Before we get started with a run through on the first 10 rounds, we need to go over some preliminary things and just general tips that you can use throughout the entire run. A good starting tip is don't kill any of the zombies until they've entered the playable area. So don't kill them behind the barricades because you'll basically void any possibility of getting a power up from them. Number 2 is learn to efficiently knife. It's as simple as moving forward to a zombie and then backpedaling and knifing as you start backpedaling, and do this over and over and over again. The trick is to just time your hits and your distance to the zombie so you don't accidentally go for a stab. Not only does this leave you open to die, but you actually attack slower. Another issue with stabs is that you can accidentally pick up power-ups you didn't want, such as an insta-kill or a nuke. Of course, you can still accidentally pick up power-ups with the normal swipes, but your chances are decreased. A third tip, and this is mainly for getting points, is to line up the zombies. Since almost every gun can penetrate up to 3 zombies with a single shot, it's best to line up that amount of zombies. Not only are we maximizing ammo usage with this tactic, we're also saving it. In the early rounds, be patient and just avoid shooting enemies if there are less than 3 of them lined up. When we are gathering points, we go for body shots, and there are 2 reasons for this. If you're going for a world record on a console where the reset timer is doubled compared to a PC, you're going to be using a controller. And simply aiming at center mass is just a lot easier due to the imprecise nature of controllers. The other reason is that it's simply a good ratio between getting points and minimizing accuracy loss. Because if you go for the legs, for example, sure, you'll get more damage on a zombie and more points, but your chances of missing are much higher. Before we begin, let's just go through all the weapons you can get on this map. The red weapons you want to avoid at all cost. The Springfield is easily the worst gun besides the starting pistol you get, and the Panzerschreck, well, you're more likely to kill yourself with it than anything else. With the orange guns, only get these if you have 0 ammo left and you have nothing to kill the zombies with. All of these weapons share similar stats in that they have pretty low fire rate, pretty high damage, and reloads tend to range from bad to average. You additionally run quite slow with them, and points wise they don't do you very good. Yellow weapons are quite acceptable. The reason I would put them behind things like SMGs is mainly the mobility and reload time. The biggest strength of these weapons is the high magazine capacity and big ammo pool. And actually a downside is that they do a lot of damage, which is not what you want. You want to get points and not kill them quickly. The BAR and the FG42 as machine guns, they're sort of outliers in this sense where they have high damage, but their mobility is weak compared to SMGs, and their ammo pool is about the same as them, so they're not exactly better. The green guns are great choices. Their biggest strengths come in the form of just average damage and high mobility and good reload time. Their only real weakness is the lack of ammo. The blue weapons are the ones you really want to get. The Magnum and the ray gun basically replace the M1911 because they're pistols, so they have the same mobility and higher damage. And the flamethrower is what you want at endgame because it's the only thing you will have ammo for once you reach round 50 or 100 or whatever. The Molotov is just there because it doesn't hurt to grab. And that is really it for the early tips. Let's begin our journey to round 10. So Nacht, Untoten in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, here we go. Rounds 1 to 10. Shouldn't be that bad, right? Alright. So here we are. Round 1 of 10. So what we are doing is, well, these first 2 rounds are pretty boring, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. In this first round, we just wait for the zombies to pull down the windows, and then we just line them up and shoot them. This is the only annoying thing, is if you're trying to get a good run going and you're just having shitty luck, this can't be helped. You're going to have to play through round 1 and 2 And this is how it is. These are really the preliminary rounds you set up. And then once round 3 is when things start picking up, you know, you have the access to the box. Hopefully you do. If you follow the guide, you should have enough points. And maybe based on some luck factors, even if things don't go so well, or if you pick up a double points or something, you know, then you're good. You have enough points to get to the box. Really, what the amount of points we're looking for in the round, as described, between 12 and 1400 is a good amount of points. So now that they all broke in, just kite them a little bit. Come on. Come on. I know I said kite. You can use whatever you want. Line them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoot this guy a little bit more. And that was a bit of a bad one at the end there. Barricading just one window after the first round may be a beneficial decision just to speed up round 2. So you have 2 choices. Do you go for the short route or the long route? It's quite the dilemma. The short route only costs 1,000 points. However, training the zombies from the door proves to be a more difficult tenure. The long route costs 2,000 points, but in the long run will make it easier to train the zombies and survive the higher rounds. The long route also provides an additional benefit, the ability to train in the starting room near the help door. This effectively gives you 2 distinct areas to train zombies. And now round 2. Yeah, we're at 12-10, which is, yeah, it's acceptable, I guess. Could have fired a bit more into the guys, but you know, this'll do. So now we have 9 zombies in this round, and we have 50 extra build points, or, you know. A thing you could do, like, I'm definitely not going for this strat, absolutely not, I would never go for it, but what we're gonna do is, I'm thinking we're gonna open this up, wait for them all to come in, and then open it up and give a better area to train in, actually. A little bit better than down here. This is okay and all. My only issue is they're not running, so this actually doesn't work so well. Let's open this up now. Okay, so we got that going. Get them all up in here. We'd only be using the nades if we, you know, we're lacking points or something. If we somehow didn't have enough to buy the box and we ran out of ammo completely, then you'll have to resort to your grenades to knife them. Or you could be super risky. It's gonna involve probably dying, and if you try and knife like 10 zombies at like in one clump and you accidentally stab, then you're dead probably. So yeah, you gotta make those crawlers. If you somehow ran out of points and bullets, use your ammo sparingly, line them up, do all that. So uh-oh, I'll get stuck. Come on, get over here. Woohoo. No, yeah, the guy's a little bit faster than the rest of them. Oh, they're all kind of spread out. This is unfortunate. Maybe sitting up here wasn't the best idea. Whatever. We'll make good use of it. Come on, get over here. Yeah, this way. Okay, that's pretty convenient, isn't it? Yeah, you might not get luck like that, and then you'll be stuck. Oop, okay. Not quite ready yet, are they? Let's get our points. So 5 from here. And I think there's like a window or 2 that has 6. That was a 6 window, right? Okay. Oh. Oops, my bad. Funnel down, funnel down. Alright, actually, let's get him. Really no purpose in waiting. There we go. Yeah, efficiently knifing is just a lot better. By round 3, you should be at the help room, no matter which route you took, and hopefully with enough points to spin the box. Being in the help room makes the zombies very easy to handle in the earlier rounds, ideal for earning points this early in the game. I would try to avoid knifing at this stage because the zombies are now quite numerous and clumped together, which means making a stab by accident is certainly fatal. If you lack points to open the box, then use some grenades and make some crawlers so you can knife them and earn some easy points so you can open the box. If you accidentally kill them with the grenades, you'll only get 50 points, but there isn't much you can do about it. A big benefit with crawlers is that it's a lot easier to go around repairing barricades should you need the points before the round ends. It is also easier to just sit around and spin the box if you need to do that. It's best to get good at it, or at least somewhat competent, and then you'll be having a good time. Alright, let's do the box. And we have to do this every time, by the way. You gotta get that music going. Is there music playing? Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, your chances, I feel like it's not even. The gun distribution chances are definitely not even. You certainly have a lower chance of getting something like the ray gun, or even the Magnum. And it seems like you have a very high chance of getting the semi-autos, like Gewehr, the carbine, this one. Yeah, when I've been playing, and I'm just experimenting with the gun rolling, notice this. You very often tend to get stuff like this. Yeah. Also, I think another thing I've noticed is that with SMGs, you do run about as fast as with the pistol. Maybe it's a very small difference. It's not huge, certainly not very noticeable. But with something like this, you can see it immediately. We're running like this, and then yeah, we do move a bit slower for sure. Not terribly slow, but you know, noticeable. Definitely noticeable. Oh, they're quite close. We don't really need to train properly yet. It's only round 3. Get over here, come on. What you doing, pathfinding? Yeah, the pathfinding is a little bit weird. They go in like one line. There's not a huge amount of dynamic. You can see. You just go and yeah. Sometimes you can just find gaps, and then you're lucky, you know. Yeah, they're so slow. I can't really properly. Yeah, I'm crouching just to make it a little easier to do this. Let's not grab the insta-kill, actually. I don't know if I'll ever grab that. Maybe. It's just a huge risk. Let's try. His head didn't blow up when you... Okay, now it's time. Unfortunately, I missed my barriers there. So now you're at round 4, and the most obvious thing to do here is to get 2 items. The first weapon is a points gun, basically an automatic that does a low amount of damage, so you can open the box repeatedly. The thing you'll want after that is a flamethrower for the endgame, because it has infinite ammo. An important thing to do is to not throw away your M1911, because you run the fastest with it. Only trade it in if you get the Magnum or the ray gun from the box. Your points gun doesn't necessarily have to be from the box. The Thompson on the wall is a pretty good choice. The issue, of course, is that it's significantly more expensive at about 1,500 points compared to 950 for the box. The good news, of course, is that you can purchase ammo if you run out. Points are pretty good so far. Maybe I'll actually, let's get some. Whatever. Yeah, our points are pretty good so far. But it would be nice to get something useful for endgame or much later game. Proper points weapon instead of this. Equally shitty. This one has the grenades. I'm thinking... Yeah, it has more ammo. Like, much more reserve. I don't know, I think the reserve ammo for that was like 80. I'm not exactly sure, but this is just has much more ammo to it. Although I think it shoots a bit slower. Oh, that's better. That's better. Not great. I know. It's an MG, but the big issue is I think it's worse than the Browning because recoil is pretty dreadful. You have less, I think, less ammo in the cartridge. Reserve ammo is the same. Reload is a little bit better than the Browning, I think. But overall, I'm not sure. It lacks accuracy. Good enough for our purposes, but you know. Yeah, one of the things I'm thinking is if you really lack funds, then you go for the barricades. If you don't bother. If you have a good thing going here. Come on, you guys are slow. Let's not grab that. If I was fast, maybe I could get it. Nope, we won't be getting it then. Sorry. 400 points down the asshole. That's fine, it's not a problem. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Let's go for this now. Oh wow, speaking of, trading it? Yeah, basically. I'm thinking maybe this is a good opportunity to get some extra points with the windows. That's terrible. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. I think now it would be 150, so 190 points for wall barriers now. Because basically how it works, you get 40 at the beginning, 50 times the 3 additional rounds. There you go. Quick math. Not enough too. We must have got some with the double points earlier, so there you go. I'm actually thinking that's better. It does less damage, I think, than the Browning. Faster reload, faster movement. Yeah. Round 5 is the first round where the zombie cap of 24 is hit. In addition, it is also the final round where no zombies are running. And lastly, this is the first round where the zombies start breaking through the wall in the help room. And yeah, the points are... oh well. Yeah, this gun it's good. Going for something lighter is always a better option. Less damage, higher fire rate, faster mobility, faster reload. These are the things you want. Browning is good if you're just bunkering down, not really going for a high score. You're just kind of... yeah, you're just kind of playing, not trying to go for a good score. There's something odd with this gun. Look at this ADS stuff going on. I noticed it for so many years and I don't understand what the heck is happening there. The model is being strange. Yeah, round 5 is when they start breaking through there. Every single time. Let's get closer. Anybody else coming through here? Come on, funnel through, funnel through. This box has some interesting music. Some of it's from the single player. Yeah, come on. That's a nice flock of them. Now we get the full 24 zombies experience. I don't know how many we have here, like 15-ish, 15 to 20. Come on, let's get everybody in line. I think this should be pretty much everybody. I'm thinking this is everybody, yeah. Uh-oh, careful, man. That's the problem with the walking. It's really hard to train them when they're walking because they go so slow and they're all at different pace. So you have these guys, these really slow guys who can screw you up if they block you. Let's do it now. Nice, nice, nice. Come on, come on. Going for headshots was probably... Is that a double points? That's a max ammo. Cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's more? Brilliant. Took him absolutely several centuries to get here. The zombies are running next round. It'd be nice to get something. Oh yeah, there we go. We got a good Magnum. This is good. This is good. Now it's round 6 and the runners have showed up. If you don't have at least a flamethrower or a good sidearm or even a points gun, you should probably just restart. Of course, if you don't want to do that, then you'll probably just be struggling and you might not make it. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Obviously a ray gun would be a little better. The only problem with the ray gun, of course, is the AoE. But what we are really looking for is the flamethrower. The nice thing about the Magnum and the ray gun is that you can use them in these early rounds. You don't have to use the flamethrower to kill stuff if you're still on the Colt. That's one of the really nice things. But of course, we don't go for any weapons other than the flamethrower, because everything's like the damage output becomes meaningless eventually, you know. So come on, we're the runners. I want to get rid of the runners because they separate themselves from the others, and it's very annoying to deal with those when they're clumped in with the walkers. You can really screw yourself up if they, you know, if you're trying to train them and then one of the runners blocks you while the rest are so slow falling behind. There should be 2 runners, I believe, in this round. I think there are 2 in round 6. I'm hoping the guy in the window is not the runner. Yeah, you can still train. Oh, that was a bit scary. Careful the pillars. That's the hard part, is just getting stuck on the pillars. That's how you're going to die on this map, guaranteed. Yeah, we're going for headshots because we have a healthy amount of points. Neck shots as well work too. Oh, damn it. Ooh, didn't expect him to die, actually. Another nice thing about Nacht is that, you know, the final zombie running thing, it's a mechanic that's not here yet. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to keep him alive as much as I don't want to, because we have to go for the flamethrower now, or ray gun. You know, either would work pretty well, to be honest. All right, actually, I'm thinking let's do this. Let's actually make a crawler. Beautiful, he's a slow one. Yeah, make a crawler. Just so we have the luxury of time. Nope. The only issue with like if you have a good points gun that's not a Thompson is well, getting ammo is going to be a pain. You might actually have to emergency grab ammo from there if you ran out. That's crappy. Of course, in our case, it's not a problem because we have the Magnum. Yeah, you seem to run pretty much the same with the Magnum and the STG. Small difference, most likely. Good thing about the Magnum, of course, is that because of its high damage, you can turn around and fire like 1, 2, but with this kind of weapon, you kind of have to sit there and shoot for a bit to get the kills you need. Thin them out. Meanwhile, the Magnum, it's just got the damage. You don't have to worry about something like that. Okay, well, it doesn't hurt. It's not really a good weapon, but, you know. There's no loss in picking it up, basically. I don't want to go for anything like an MG because having to turn around and shoot and then switch back because your weapon is so slow is just a pain. Now that many of the zombies are running, it is best to learn how to get used to training them in this room. I personally go for a clockwise motion, but you can do it counterclockwise as well. Just be wary of the entrance that you selected. A good thing about these early runner rounds is that they end up getting caught up with the slower guys, making them less deadly. There is a danger to this, however. You need to make sure not to outpace the zombies too much because they vary in speed now. The slower ones may cut you off when you go to run to the other side, and that will leave you trapped. So that was our first runner round. Now we're on to our second one, round 7. Yep, come on. Yeah, at this point you kind of need to be aware of what's happening. Maybe it's even worth killing them before they show up in the building, just so you have... Okay, there's our first runner. Yeah, let's just get rid of the runners. Of course, the ratio is going to increase until we hit round 10, where they're all running. That's the reality of zombies, man. There's another one. Oh yeah, there's a lot more this time around. No, our training strategy is not working. Uh-oh. Yeah, last time there was 2, and now we have... this is like, what, our 5th runner at least? I think the rest are gonna be slow. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. A bit of sloppiness, but hey, whatever. Yeah, it's probably worth buying the Thompson now. I'm not gonna have ammo for the next round. Oh shit. Ooh. That was quite scary. Yeah, ammo is looking bad. I don't want to have to buy ammo mid-round. That could easily kill you. Alright. I think I have enough points for 4 spins, but let's make sure. Alright. I got a few chances now. Yeah, in a terrible case scenario, you'll still be spinning for the flamethrower by round 10. Really something you want to try and avoid. Unfortunately, I think I have to buy the Thompson. I'm gonna have to skip 2 boxes. What a shame, actually. Not good. I'm thinking this could kill me. I have the revolver, right? We should be okay. No. That's like, come on, man. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, basically round 6 to 9 is pretty much the same thing. You just have to be more aware every round of the runners. Wow, that's such as existence. I'm thinking if I want to go for it, yeah. Let's make rounds easier. Good thing it doesn't kill everybody. It just killed, I'm not sure, a few. I don't have the flamethrower yet. That may have been a bad call, but we're at a point where stuff. It was an insta-kill, wasn't it? Yeah, we're gonna train the remainder of them here. Hopefully they're all runners, actually. That's the hope. The rest, no, they're not. Of course they're not. Why would they be running? Is this guy a runner? Nope. Wow. So the majority of the runners had died in the nuke. That's what, 2? Just 2 runners. Man, oh man. Cool. Enough for 2 spins. Yeah, we kill him, we spin the box, kill him, spin again. Please. Nope. Damn, man, that's incredibly unfortunate. Don't even have enough, yeah. Yeah, stuff's getting more difficult now. Yeah, at this point, may as well keep them out. There's really no purpose in not keeping them out. Yeah, there's obviously going to come a point where you can't do that anymore. Zombies are going to be far too difficult. Yeah, reload is also quite fast. Oh yeah. Oh, we actually skipped the reload by accident. And again. Yep, that will do. Ooh, that's quite convenient. I'm thinking, actually. Okay. That shit does too, and we're done. Worst gun you can get. That's not true. The Panzerschreck is worse. Okay, two people. Two people. I don't know if I'd call these people. No. Well. We only had time for... This reload is like... Hang on. And finally, we arrive at round 10. If you have either the Magnum or the ray gun at this point, just use those exclusively for killing until they become ineffective. I think the Magnum becomes ineffective rather quickly, about 10 to 15 rounds in, while the ray gun is good till about 20-ish. Meanwhile, in the first 10 rounds, the flamethrower is still effective at killing, but drops off really quickly, and it's only there to just endure the rounds that come after. But it is absolutely necessary to have because you will have infinite ammo and you can go on forever, or as long as the reset timer gives you. A lot of the guns, it's different. It's like the opposite way around where... We're gonna go with this instead. It's the opposite way around where, it's like... It reloads earlier than you think. Like sort of a CSGO deal. I forgot the movement is really bad because it's technically a machine gun, even though it's hardly larger than an STG, and the reload is quite not very good. Another thing you really, really want to avoid with this weapon is that was scary, I stopped for a second. One thing you really want to avoid with this weapon is bringing it down to 0 because the reload becomes ridiculous. Yeah, actually, funny thing, despite the fact that it looks terrifying and they're all running, so on, it's actually easier to train them. That will do. I'm not sure what that is, double points? Oh my. Okay, I need to reload. You see what I mean? Like, that's fine. It works perfectly. And now we move so freaking slow with the machine gun. Okay, here we go. They're like right up my ass. Okay. Let's create a crawler here. 1, 2, 3, boom. Ah, he didn't even budge, bastard. 1, 2, 3. Wow, okay. Careful. Is he still sprinting? Oh my goodness, man. I'm gonna end up killing him. Yeah, that's shitty. I don't have a ray gun either. Well, you know what happens now. Ah, that didn't work. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna end up killing him, but, I mean... Okay, well, this is extremely risky. And it didn't work. I couldn't buy it for some reason. Yep, had no choice. RIP. And but that's basically to round 10. That's it, man. We made it. Hell yeah. And that's pretty much the whole guide. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you again on another video. Yeah, but now you gotta get to the fucking world record. That's where things get a little bit more difficult, I'm afraid. That is where things get a little bit tougher. And I didn't get my flamethrower, which is what I need for endgame. No, PTRS. I'm gonna keep this running until we get the damn flamethrower. I'm also quite fortunate that, yeah, we're nearly out of ammo. Which is perfectly fine because there's a double points right there. That's why it's fine, of course. And yeah, that was it. I thought he would die from the shot, but yeah. Basically, I did get to 11, but I didn't get the weapon I wanted, so I'm a little bit unsatisfied with that. But that's pretty much the gist of the first 10 rounds. So, there you go.